Talking Luther College women's basketball with assistant coach Dave Foley. And Dave, thus far you're 2-1 on the season. Obviously 3 games is a pretty small sample size, but what has pleased you the most about your team to this point?
You know, like you said, we're 3-1 after picking up a win on Saturday. But the way we're playing, the way we responded to a tough loss on Wednesday night has really pleased me. The way the girls came out after a tough first half against St. Olaf to really respond and pick up the pace and really play the way we want to play offensively and defensively was great to see as a coach, and that's great for us leading forward into the future to see how they responded to that.
I apologize for being mathematically challenged on that end of things, but overall, when you have as many experienced players coming back as you do, you expect them to be ready to go into the season. For the most part, that's been the case, hasn't it?
Oh, for sure. And with the great returners that we have and the experience they've gained over their years in the past, to really bring the younger ones along and know that it's a long season, and just to keep getting better every day and keep on track of how we want to play, and that's going to pay huge dividends when we get into conference play in January.
How much of a lift for the program and just for the individuals involved was getting Nellie Nelson back out on the floor? Because when she went down at Loras last year, that was kind of a heartbreaking scenario, but one more year of eligibility, and she's taking advantage of it. For
sure, and she's somebody that obviously what she does on the court is great for us, but just her leadership and just the emotion that she brings and the passion for the game and just how she works every day in practice, doing her rehab and doing those things is something that's really inspiring for our girls, and it's hard not to get out there and give your best when you see Nellie out there giving it all she has.
And with your newcomers that have come back or come into the program, I should say, this year, what's pleased you the most about the young kids to this point?
Just they don't have any fear right now, especially looking back a few weeks ago to Haley Kirkpatrick having to step in when we had some injuries, and she had to start a game for us as a freshman, and came out and scored 17 points against Eau Claire and really helped us win that game. So, and then going down the line to Anna Madrigal, Solveig Nelson, there's a few others that haven't seen big varsity minutes yet, but that really bring it every day in practice, and they just don't have any fear and just go out there and play and do the things that they were brought here to do.
And I know from a coaching perspective, you need to get better in every aspect 4 games through. What tops the need to get better list at this point?
I think just our consistency on defense, really pressuring the ball, and keeping our communication. We've kind of haven't put together a full game yet as far as really doing the things that we want to do. So we've had a good first half or a good second half, but really haven't done it for a full game yet. And that's kind of to be expected here early in the season. But just knowing that we have that potential to really get after the ball, really pressure, take people out of what they want to do, and now it's about putting it together for a full game.
Do you feel that you've developed some nice depth through practice in these first 4 games?
Definitely, and that's going to really pay off as the season goes on. But just knowing that any night it could be anyone. It's not just Taylor Johnson or Megan Kepnick that we have to score every single night or bring it every single night. That we have 11, 12 deep right now that can really contribute on varsity level, which is a great thing for us.
May seem like an obvious question, perhaps it's not, but a lot of times your big guns last year were playing 35, 36, 37 minutes a night. This year they've been playing between kind of 25 and 30. How much of a difference is that, knowing the fact that they have to maybe play 10 minutes a game less, but still can be as productive?
Right, and that's something that in the college game, how fast it is and how physical it is, it's really hard to play 35, 38 minutes and be at your peak for that entire time. So to know that you can go out there and play hard for 5, 6, 7 minutes and then come out and take a break, and we don't have a drop-off, which is huge for us, especially how fast we want to play and how we want to push the ball and pressure it on defense. The fact that we have the depth to get those fresh legs out there and keep continuing to cycle them out is huge.
Wisconsin-Platteville coming down tonight to talk about the Pioneers. What do they bring to the table?
It's going to be a tough game. Our non-conference season there's no easy ones out there, so we know we're going to have to bring it. They've got 3 girls averaging over 15 a game right now. They can really shoot it. They can really score it. So it's going to be important for us right off the bat to really be up in the face of those shooters and not let them get easy looks. They also have a big kid, a D2 transfer coming in that's that's a very skilled inside and a big body, so it's going to be important to keep it out of the post and really rebound. So it's going to be another tough challenge for us.
And this weekend, you head out to Chicagoland. You take on North Central on Saturday. Give us a preview of that one.
Well, North Central's an interesting team. They play how the Grinnell men play, so they're going to get up and press and shoot a lot of threes, and they've scored over 100 in 2 of their 3 games so far, and they've given up over 100 and then 99 in those games as well. So it's going to be a different game than we're going to have all season, but it should be fun, and it's going to be stressful as a coach, but I think the girls are going to enjoy going out there and scoring a lot of points, and it's not something that we're used to seeing, but it'll be a good test for us as well, a different style.
All right, hopefully the winning ways continue starting tonight, Coach. We wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
Dave Foley talking Luther College women's basketball.